Hey Algebra 2, today we're going to quickly discuss Chapter 6.3, which is adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. So to add polynomials or subtract, I got three words for you. Combine like terms. That's all you got to do. Ready? So I've only given us examples for subtracting because that seems to be the harder one to do. So the only reason there's parentheses too is just to show you, hey, we're taking this polynomial minus this polynomial. So what do you think we have to do for that minus sign in the middle? If you said distribute it, you are correct. So once you distribute it, drop the parentheses. Sometimes we have issues. We go then to multiplying if we keep those parentheses, and we do not want to multiply these together. So I distributed my minus sign to have a negative 5x cubed, a positive x squared, and a negative 17. And then you just combine like terms. So I have x cubes. Those are going to combine to be a negative 2x cubed. Right? The exponent doesn't change at all. And then I have my x squareds, and those are going to combine to be a positive 9x squared. So make sure to put your sign there. And then I have my x's, and just one of those, so that's just a negative x. And finally, we have our constants, negative 5 and negative 7, and those are going to combine to be a negative 22. Then there's your answer. Right? None of those are like terms, so we can't combine it anymore. Tell you what, I'll leave the second one for you. Make sure that you do that, and we will check your answer. So up next is multiplying. It's going to be a lot like foiling, except FOIL is our acronym for when it's just a binomial times a binomial. And these are might be larger than that. So you just need to multiply every term in the first polynomial by every term in the second polynomial. So for instance here we have a trinomial times a binomial. So we're going to take every term in the first one times every term in the second one. And it actually doesn't matter if you go the second into the first, if that's easier for you. So if I distribute that 4x squared, I'm going to get an 8x cubed, because when you multiply you add your exponents, plus 4x squared, because that was times 1. And then x, I'm going to distribute the x. And by the way, sometimes it's helpful to stack these. So that's going to be a 2x squared. So you could write it here, 2x squared, and then you got your x squareds lined up, plus x. And then negative 5, we're going to distribute that, and you're going to have a negative 10x. So again, I lined up my like terms, minus 5. You don't have to do it like this. It's just a suggestion. So then when you go to add them together, you just add your columns. So this is 8x cubed plus 6x squared minus 9x minus 5. There we go. And again, I'll leave you that second one. Do that and we'll check it. Alright, there was adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. Hopefully that made sense. See you later, guys.